It's hard just to look at this and say that looks nice right now.
It looks so much better.
It's coming together. We can start seeing what it's going to look like now.
Just wait till you see our backsplashes once they're all put in.
In like such a mud pit here, I feel like I may as well just like pick the mud up and smear it on the front. He keeps saying, can we put the backsplash on? And I'm like, no, I think we should finish the cabinets. Can we put the backsplash on? No, I think we got to cover up the electrical.
For like 2 weeks, that's all I've wanted to do.
I've never seen you so excited about the finishing.
Well, it was one of those things that I knew it was just gonna start to tie everything together.
What a difference some tile makes. Wow, I love it. You know, it's just been such chaos in here. We're Mela and Don.
We uprooted our lives and left Los Angeles
with the dream of converting an MCI D3 40-foot bus into a tiny home on wheels. We're sharing our progress
one bite at a time.
What?
How to eat an elephant one bite at a time.
Is not 100% yet, but he feels well enough to come and do some things in the bus and get back to our goal of completing the kitchen area. I realized that I totally forgot about our toe kick drawers. We made them a long time ago, they're kind of hidden underneath, and I forgot that they needed finishing too. Now some of them also need a face still put on the front of them, so Don is gonna cut those down for me.
Thank you for everybody for the well wishes from when we released last week's video. I basically spent about 5 days just laying around. Got up to do a little bit of computer work, and probably the most exciting thing bus-wise is I started to get the design together for our couch area, which is a lot more complicated than we originally wanted it to be, but it serves a lot of purposes. I'm back out today. I'm not sure exactly how long I'm going to work for, but getting some things done, working with Mela in the bus. I got the measurements for the hatch cover, and I just want to verify them. So the very top, 9.5. From the bottom across, 16.
We're having a power issue. We're trying to share power. Our wires just can't stretch that far apart. Did you do it?
Moment of truth. Let's see if it works.
I bet you have all been dying to know what we're doing in this corner. And finally, ta-da! Yay!
Bolts that live inside these, so that this screws into those, and it'll all come together. It'll look good. Look at that.
Yeah, it looks very nice.
Good. Aren't you happy?
Yeah.
No.
I'm just tired of
Sanding?
sanding and squeezing past each other and fighting for space.
Well, let me get these measurements and then I'll be out of your way, okay?
Right.
Last thing I wanted to get done today is get the faces for where our electrical outlets are going to be for the kitchen area. Got 2 of them cut. They're almost square, and I luckily got them to fit right on the first try. Then I just had to drill some holes and cut a big hole for the outlet boxes to sit in. And now it's time to see what it might look like. See how nice that area is?
It's coming together. I mean, it's hard just to look at this and say that looks nice right now. But
It looks so
it's starting
much better.
it's coming together.
Just wait till you see our backsplashes once they're all put in. It's gonna be fantastic.
I think we've done pretty good considering we didn't have a lot of time in here today. Even though we were shuffling around past each other, it's really tight quarters in here. I've kicked on out and I am going to do one last thing. The wine toe kicks. I need to use the Dremel tool to sand down those curves, and then I'm just gonna clean. There's so much sawdust everywhere. I'm just gonna clean all the sawdust up so that tomorrow I can come back in and start the process, putting sealant and staining all of these toe kicks. It's a lazy scratch.
I spent most of the morning dealing with electrical. We have a switch in the bathroom that'll turn on the light. It's gonna go behind the mirror in our bathroom. Had to do that. I had to get that switch in there now because these covers that I've put in for our kitchen electrical outlets, that was where we decided to put the bathroom switch. I was finally able to glue and screw the face together. It's ready to go now. And now we're finally at a point where we've got enough things built that we can put our wood backsplash in that runs the entire length of our kitchen countertop.
Helps when you open it. Where should I put my fingers?
Just right here. Ready? Pretty amazing what finishing up some of the trim is doing. Getting this wood backsplash, everything here starting to make sense, probably to you guys too. But we're gonna call it a night. We got some things to do. We're gonna get back tomorrow. I think we're gonna be able to do one of those projects that I have been dying to do, and I can't wait to share it with you.
It's cold and snowing again. The temperature fluctuates a lot this time of year. It's like winter, spring, winter, spring. Oh, those spring feeling days are so good. It's so tough to go back to these cold, cold days. But we're really eager. We've been wanting to get the Backsplash on. Don's been excited about it for weeks now. He keeps saying, can we put the Backsplash on? And I'm like, no, I think we should finish the cabinets. Can we put the Backsplash on? No, I think we gotta cover up the electrical place. Can we put the Backsplash on? No, we still gotta do this. So we're getting really close to the place we can put the Backsplash on, make this look really good, and I think Don's gonna be really happy. So we got the heater running, and first job of the day is we've got to fill the holes from the wooden backsplash that we put down with wood filler.
Mello made some wood filler out of the Rubio monocoat powdered wood filler we've been using. A slow, tedious process, but now there's no holes in the top of our backsplashes. The plan is to let it dry and then use the Rubio monocoat stain that we've done on everything so that they'll kind of blend in. You can see in some places they already blend in pretty easily.
There are so many great peel and stick options for tiles that it was a no-brainer for us to go with peel and stick. It's easy to install, it's lightweight.
It won't chip and break in the bus.
So many reasons.
And it'll be waterproof, so if anything splashes up on it, we don't have to worry about it. Easy to clean. The list goes on and on. So today I'm happy to introduce you to our shiny new tile.
Take a train ride just to see you. Ride for hours just to please you.
Okay, so should we cut it down?
How much I need you.
I hope I can cut this stuff. I didn't think about it.
Yeah. Oh, we're gonna use one of these bonus stickies. So these peel and stick tiles that we got only have the adhesive around the edge, and then they have some bonus stickies in case you cut it. But we decided we wanted a little more coverage, so we're also adding some silicone in the back of it.
Run away from home, why don't you? 'Cause I did the same just for you. You don't know how much I love you. 'Cause you're my home away from away from being alone.
What a difference some tile makes. Wow.
It looks so much better. I think until we get the last of this stuff taken care of, I'm not going to be completely satisfied. For like 2 weeks, that's all I've wanted to do is get this tile in, because I knew it was just going to start to tie everything together.
Yeah, I've never seen you so excited about a finishing thing. You were so excited.
Well, it was one of those things that if we got it in, I just felt like it was going to make it look almost complete. and I wanted to be done with it.
Yeah, it looks so good. I'm so happy. Obviously, there's still a lot of little things that's got to happen here in the kitchen, but yeah, it definitely just feels like, now it starts to look like a kitchen.
Yeah, there's still a lot of little trim and miscellaneous stuff we need to do. Probably do a little bit of that work tomorrow. Started the day by sanding down the wood filler that we put in the holes to attach to our wooden backsplash.
While I put the final coat on our toe kick drawers of varnish.
And then I was able to take the Rubio Monocoat, the same stain we've used for all the kitchen countertops, and stain that wood filler. In the L area of our kitchen, there's the first shelf, and we had some live edge that we had left over from the tree. Mel had stained it a couple weeks ago, and so now we're at a point where we could actually just go ahead and glue and brad nail it in there.
I then got to staining the toe kick drawer faces. We're using that dark espresso that we've been using for trim work all around the bus, just so it'll kind of disappear and be dark down there. In like such a mud pit here, I feel like I may as well just like pick the mud up and smear it on the front. In the L-shaped part of the kitchen, there are no drawers, it's just a toe kick. I have to get down on my belly. It was the most ridiculous place I've ever had to stain or paint. I've gotten into some weird tiny little places in this tiny build, but that was kind of ridiculous.
Lots of little odds and ends today, but it's really helping it all come together. Well, how do you feel about the kitchen?
I love it. You know, it's just been such chaos in here. It's hard to envision what it's going to be and to know that, you know, you're making it look like you want it to. And it really does. It looks like everything we had in our heads.
Yeah, right now I'm really happy with our kitchen. It looks like a show kitchen because there's really no plumbing hooked up. We did get some electricity hooked up on those back walls in the kitchen, thanks to my dad who came out and helped for a little while.
There's still a few little details that we need to work on, like we need latches on all of our doors. We're gonna put silicone all along our backsplash to make sure it's watertight. But it is time for us to move on to the next big project and the last piece of furniture for our bus.
So with both of us really happy with how the kitchen is looking, we're stepping away from the kitchen and start to work on that next big piece of furniture. I'll share that with you next week. Can we both lay down on the couch?
Well, that's why we would make it an L.